Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about one ULIP plan. Not exactly the plan, but if you can stay invested with ULIP plan, what are the returns possible? And there is some pros and cons are there. And one example we can see how you can get benefited with ULIP. First of all, what is ULIP? U means unit, L means linked, I means insurance, P means plan. ULIP means unit linked insurance plan. What does it mean? If anybody wanted to invest into equities or stock market, people say it is risky, but we can avoid the risk, we can mitigate the risk by staying longer. Example, if you look at the overall that equity market returns, if you stay invested over the duration of time, you can see good returns. Market, even though you can see ups and downs, but over the long period of time, it went up only, isn't it? Went up like that, up only. Now, one unit ULIP which we took few years back, and I can see very good growth in the fund value. One example we can see that unit linked insurance plan, how it helped us to increase the fund value and generated good returns. Hemalata took one policy in 2008. 2008. What are our investments? This is the policy number 008 55 299. Okay. Now, this is the sum assured. Sum assured is 4 lakhs. Then date of commencement is the 27th January 2008. This is a premium amount, 40,000 yearly we have paid. Okay, this is what we can see in this information. And one more thing is totally 20 years term plan. We'll see little bit more details in the next screen. Payment mode is annual. Now, if you see here, total you saw right, 20 years plan, term plan is 20 years. Policy payment term, it means whatever the payment, whatever the premium amount 40,000, we are paying only 5 years only. It means totally 40,000 into 5 years. 2 lakhs only payment is done. That's what basic information about the policy. Date 27th Jan 2008. Life insured female 35 years. Okay. Premium payment term is 5 years. Maturity is 2028. Next another 5 years are there. And the total yearly is 40,000 premium. Total sum assured 40 lakhs. Now, since this is the ULIP, what are the benefits? The death benefit also there. One is the basic sum assured in force or fund value. Whichever is higher is the death benefit. During this tenure, whichever is higher will be the death benefit. R. See, can you see the R here? So, only whether any one, whichever is higher only will come. This is the advantage in the ULIPs. Here, if you see benefits, here first year premium, right? In this is called the Kotak Smart Advantage Plan. First year premium is not invested into the mutual equity, not into fund also. Whatever that amount is kept it aside, 40,000 first year amount, kept it aside, and it is given as a fixed advantage benefit. Like some sort of guarantee has been given on this. This is the wanted to highlight. Why I'll tell you why I need to why this is important. Okay, it impacts the returns actually. Okay, now sometimes there are charges are there in the ULIPs. There are many charges, but all are transparent. You can see everything in the document. What are the charges are being given? One of the charge in this plan, of course, this premium allocation charge varies from the plan to plan. But in this plan, it is like this. If the premium amount is less than 36,000 per year, there are charges are there. 2%, year 2, year 2, 5, year 2, 5 to 10, 1%, like that. So to get the benefit of this avoid the charges, what is given in this plan? Hemlata took premium 40,000. Why? If it is above for 36,000, there are no premium allocation charges. So whenever next time you wanted to take the plans, please watch out the charges. So this is the small benefit, right? If you plan and understand the plan and see whether premium levels is very close by, you can increase a little bit higher and reduce the expenses. These are all expenses, charges, right? You can reduce it. This is one of the things which we can consider in the ULIP plans. So if the charges are less, then fund entire invested amount goes to the fund, then you can see big corpus. There are mortality charges. Whenever insured person's age varies, mortality charges also keep varying it. This is the part of ULIP plan. It varies from the plan to plan also, but this is the one mortality charges. Suppose if the person is very young, then mortality charges also will be less, of course. Yeah, this is what the mortality charges. So in our family, any small child is there, we can take the child name as insured. We can become proposers. So that what is the advantage? Mortality charges are very less when the insured person's age is less. This is one of the advantages we can consider. Now, fund descriptions. Then see here, any fund actually, there is a minimum and maximum. In the sense, whatever the amount which invested, it goes to the funds. There are different funds are there. Some is the opportunities fund, one is a dynamic bond fund, one is a balanced fund, money market funds. There are different type of funds are there, but each fund there is a certain rules are there. In the sense, entire amount they can keep shuffling between the different asset classes like a debt, equity, different asset classes with this minimum and maximum criteria. What is the minimum? What is the maximum? So this is the one important thing which will help you to understand the fund purpose. Okay. Opportunity fund. Let us say this is one fund is there. Opportunities fund. Kotak opportunities fund. Now it is called classic opportunities fund now. Here, they put it into equity and equity-related investments. What is the minimum? Minimum is 70%, they should stay invested. Maximum 100%. What is this remaining 25? It means even though you choose opportunities fund, they can 100% they can go definitely into the equity related, But sometimes, if they think market is at the peak or it is overvalued, if the fund manager thinks that market is going down, they can take certain, they can remove certain portion from the equity and put into debt also. But there is a limit. Minimum 75% should be stayed in equity and maximum debt should be 25% in this fund itself. Okay. So that fund manager keep shuffling between the debt instruments and equity based on the market dynamics. If they think market is having opportunities to grow, then what they do from debt, they can put some amount into equity also. These are the possible. Yeah, this is what I would like to say about fund. Within the fund also, they can keep shuffling the among the asset classes. This is the debt, this is the equity. So sometimes here, all it can vary based on the market dynamics. Yeah, this is the, of course, statement of account, plan details, Kotak Smart Advantage, premium paid 40,000. How many years? 5 years totally. Five, you can say 2 lakhs. Policy term is 20 years. So 2008 means 2028, it gets matured. But if you want, you can take in the middle also. When you think market is very high, or if you think whenever you need it, you can use it. And one more thing, if you remember, we were telling, first year premium which we paid 40,000, it will not go to fund. It is added, it will be separate. It will be added as a fixed advantage benefit. This is the fixed advantage benefit. They keep it aside and use it for the fixed advantage purpose. Now, if you see, whenever illustration, right? If you see in any participative plans, bonus related or ULIPs also, there is a ratio, there is a percentage. Nowadays, we can see 4% or 8%. But earlier documents, if you look at here, one I can see 6% here and 10%. All both are not, of course, not guaranteed, non-guaranteed because this is related to equity, stock market. So risk is borne by the policyholder. So it is not guaranteed. But what is guaranteed here? Only first year premium is there, 40,000. That is the only one. This is the one which is kept aside for guarantee purpose. So the fixed advantage fund visa and guaranteed also. Otherwise, if the projected values, at 6%, if the fund is growing, these are what it is. These are what you can grow. I can show you now what is the current fund. Whether it has gone 6%, or it has given a 10% level, or it has more. We will see that. These are what. If you see here, fund value first year not there, no? So you can't see. Next year 40,000 added here. So this is what. It's an illustration in the ULIP document. Now, we will see these also, okay, totally the same thing. Kotak Smart Advantage Fund, projected values. Okay. And what is here? Now, I logged into Kotak website and verifying the policies. Now, what is the current fund value in the Kotak Smart Advantage Fund? Okay, this is the fund value. Right now, if you see here, I think this I took it on few days back. Okay, what is the value here? Let us see. This one, whenever you wanted to see the ULIP plans, what the fund value, fund switching between the funds, and what is the statement, we can get from the Kotak Life website. You can log in with credentials. Then you can see all the policies, and policy details also can be seen here. Are you able to see here? Pay premium, U details. This is what it is. Okay. Now, when I clicked on the Kotak Smart Advantage Plan, can you see here? Policy number 008555299. This is the policy number, Kotak Smart Advantage Plan. Premium amount which we are paying 40,000. Sum assured this one. This is the fund value. If you click the fund values, what happens here? You can check. This is the fund value. If you are able to see here, fund value 10 lakh 7,992. When did I take this one? Let me see the date. I remember somewhere you can see the date here. Yeah, here I think you can see here little bit more details. What are the funds? Kotak Bond Fund, Kotak Opportunities. But in the Kotak Bond Fund, there is no amount at all. Who entire amount is in the Kotak Opportunities Fund only. Okay, this is the fund value. Let us see. Next. Date also, somewhere date also there, I remember. Yeah. Yes. If you can see here. Can you see here? Login. I logged in on 22nd May 2023. That is yesterday, right? Today, of course, 23rd. I am just giving this information. This is a policy number, M30, and this is a product number, of course, 10770. If you can see here, Kotak Smart Advantage, premium including top-ups, total 2 lakhs are paid. Premium allocation 40,000 is kept aside. Remaining 1.6 lakhs, which is fund value. Now, if you see here, how much it is? Almost 10 lakh 7,792. When did I take this report? Can I see the date here? Yeah, date is 22nd May 2023. Okay, this is the date. We check it. Today also we'll see whether any change is there or not. Okay, this is the what information. Now, if you see what is the returns percentage, everybody wants how much returns you got it, right? So how to get the returns in the Excel spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel, you can type the values and see what is IRR. IRR means internal rate of return. If you see here, first year 2008 premium, it is went for premium allocation charges. So effectively, we paid 4 years to the fund. 2009, 10, 11, 12, totally 1.6 lakhs. Now, if you see here, this is the amount. 10 lakh 792 is on as on 22nd May. So IRR is effectively 16% is coming. Of course, why it is coming? Let us see. Can you see IRR? This is the value of for this 16%. I not kept manually. It is a formula. What is the formula here? IRR B1 to B16. B1 to B16. So 16% IRR is calculated based on the amount I typed it here. This is what I invested amount. Then this is what fund value now, isn't it? Is it 16% possible? Not guaranteed, because this is stock market related. If you remember, there's a quote, right? All investments are market linked. It is a risk. Of course, there is sometimes, high risk, high returns also. But how did we get the 16% returns? Can we understand? Let us see here. This is actually Nifty, or you can say Sensex, but Nifty is a better word actually, because NSE, there's a top 50 stocks are called Nifty actually. There's an index. So if you remember, even the policy started 2008, amount is not gone to fund. Fund really amount has gone from 2009 onwards, isn't it? Fund amount has started from here, and then 10, 11, 12, these 4 years fund is invested. So average we can say somewhere this is the average amount, 1.6 lakhs invested here. From here to here, this is the what? You can see the chart of the Nifty. In this, during this last 10 years time, maybe more than 10 years, right? Around 11 years, 12 years time. Don't you see any ups and downs? Can you see here? COVID crash, somewhere down, once again up, down. Markets ups and downs are there. But if you can just invest 1 year and see immediately it's gone down, you should not get scared. If you are scaring it, ULIP is not your choice. We think that ULIPs, whatever the small amount, leave it and stay longer. Then you can see wonderful results. Why? See, how is the Sensex? Even though you can see downs, but over the long period of time, it went up, right? So if you think you can take the risk, it means that amount you are investing and leave it into the good funds. Next maybe 10 years, 15, 20 years also, you may get wonderful results. As I got it, of course. This is what, of course, the example. It may not be guaranteed, but this type of returns are possible in the equity market. Now, I would like to check once how this stock market or equities went from here to here. What are the reasons? But there are many reasons, companies' growth, many things. But one of the macroeconomics I can see, interest rates. How many people know the interest rates affect the stock market? In this space, what are the interest rates? Let us see the thing here. If you look at the interest rates here, 2008 somewhere here, around maybe 6, somewhere you can see 7, 5, 6, 7% middle somewhere, isn't it? Then it has come down, maybe 9 onwards. If you look at here, this interest is coming down 2009 onwards, right? 9 or 10. Then you can see here, market went up. So whenever interest rates coming down, market is going up. But yield also went up, interest rates, but market may be a little bit down. Maybe a little bit down, but not fully, isn't it? So now what are the interest rates now? Maybe 7%, isn't it? 7%. Do you think interest rates are going up or down? If you think market interests are going down, then what can happen? Maybe similar thing. Whatever happened in this region, if it is going to play similar interest rates coming down, then what can happen in the stock market? Maybe just guess. It may have the same upside also. When interest rates are going down, stock market may go up. So yield also may go up. Of course, you're not taking 1 year chance, but if you are going to stay invested for next 10 to 15, 20, 25 years, then you may see good returns, as we saw in this example. Okay. Let us hear. This fund has given IRR of 16%. So roughly 1.6 lakhs become almost 10 lakhs. That's what we saw right now. Now, how the Sensex or Nifty performed over this fund, or this fund has performed better? Let us see. Now, here if you see IRR is 16%. So 1.6 or 2 lakhs become 10 lakhs. How many times? Maybe 4 times or 5 times. Now, we will see the chart here. If you see here, this is the 2009. This is somewhere 2012, right? This is somewhere 2000, right? 11 and 12. So my that policy investment, what region it is? This is the reason. This is what invested here. 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. In this period, we can take average. Average, you can say 1.6 is invested somewhere here. Can we say? This is the reason. So from here to here. Now, let me just clear this one. Now, see here. I am going to draw the returns from the on the Nifty. Of course, Sensex also similar. Now, from here, these average values, let us say we invested. Now, this is the what now current market, right? Around 18,000 somewhere. Okay. How much it has come here? Roughly 257%. Of course, little bit variation in there. It means if you take 1.6 lakhs, 3 times means what? Maybe 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, something like that. It means the opportunities fund has given better returns than the this one. That's what I can understand. Example, now 100% means what? 1.6 lakhs become double 3.2. So 200% means 1.6 become 4.8, right? And of course, 3% you can say 300% example, let us say 300%. 300% means the 1.6 lakhs become 6 lakhs something. But fund has given more, that is 10 lakhs. Of course, sometimes there is variance, but certain funds do well because of the market dynamics. Example, opportunities fund, what they do, they invest it into large caps, mid caps, small caps. So effectively, they could able to beat the Nifty. That's what I'm thinking it. Okay. So this is what we can see in the ULIPs. But my recommendation is take out the amount from you which you wanted to invest for next 10 years, 15, 20 years. Don't want to touch it. So that type of fund, if you can deploy that amount into ULIPs also. Advantage is insurance linked and fund manager will do the take care of it. Of course, you can do mutual funds also, but here actually insurance linker, right? So even the first year you paid 40,000, some problem to the person, insured person, that family will be getting the sum assured, that is 4 lakhs. In this case, of course, fund, because starting fund value how much? Even though you invested 40,000, fund value maybe some 50,000, 60,000 example, but sum assured will be 4 lakhs, right? That type of opportunities are there in the ellipse actually. Okay. So you can stay protected with the family and you can get better returns also through the ellipse. Now we can see the live of the how you can see the ULIP funds. Okay. So before going to check the fund, let us see what is IRR and how to check it. In the Excel spreadsheet, we plotted here in 2008 that 40,000 invested, it is gone to premium allocation charge. 2009 onwards, the 40,000 is going to fund value. Now, 2020, if you see, as on 22nd May, it is a 10 lakh 792. So can you see here what is the IRR? This is the formula IRR B1 to B16. So entire thing IRR going to be 16% is given calculation here. This is the what IRR calculation. You can check very easily in the Excel spreadsheet. Okay. Now we'll see how to log into uh, Kotak that policy manager and see the fund value. This is the Kotak Life website. So we can check the policy details. Now, since existing customer, so I can say existing customers. You can click on the existing customer here. Then you can click login here. Manage your policy OPM login. There is two type of things are there. One is the individual customer, one is group. Since I'm individual customer, click on the individual customer. Now here, for login purpose, you can give mobile number or email. I'll give my mobile number. Next, click on the next. This is what my email was there. I'm given the email here and clicking the next. Now, there is a 6-digit verification code sent to the email. Check the email and type it here to login. Check the verification code from the email and type it here and login. So after logging in here, you can see the policies. Now I am going to check the policies here. This is a smart advantage plan. See, this is the policy number, isn't it? This is the policy number. Here you can see the details of the fund. This is what brief summary all about that one. When it started 2008, it is still in force. Okay. This is what I would like to say. See view details. Stay connected. Okay. No problem. Premium amount, the sum assured, fund value. See, fund value, right? Here you can see all the details here. A name and all other details you can see here. Now fund value. This is the fund value. Maybe today little bit difference. Okay, can you see here? 10,05,216. When did we discuss previously how much it was? 792, right? Maybe today it was given different value because of markets ups and downs. Each day it varies, right? So once again, you can click view fund value. You can see what are the funds available. This is what you can see, isn't it? Can you see here? Of course, you can see more also, but right now I'll stop it at this portion. Whatever the invested amount out of 2 lakhs, 40,000 is kept aside for guaranteed purpose. Remaining 1.6 lakhs was stay invested. So next, almost you can say 15 years. In this period, it has given good returns, IRR of 16%. Of course, all the rate is depending on the market, of course. But this is one example. Maybe you can also take out small portion if you wanted to take the risk and stay invested and in the ULIPs and see the next 5 years, 10 years how is the market. Okay, this is what I like to say about this product. Okay, ULIPs. This is what I would like to give you brief information, and these are what benefits with the ULIPs. Insurance and investments also. Sometimes what happens, some people, they buy some stocks, daily they keep on watching it. That we don't do here. Leave it to the fund manager. They will do their level best. So if the market is doing good, fund also grows. This is what advantage in the lips. Thank you.